Well, this week is Steam Next Fest, so I'm taking a look at some of the demos, and I've chosen a selection that I really like the look of. This first one is called Cleared Hot. Really reminds me of Desert Strike, if you remember the games from the 90s. So yeah, let's take a look at what this plays like.
Skyhook, this is Dustcap. Intel confirms 2 comm towers relaying theater-wide signals. Priority is destruction. You are cleared hot.
Copy that. Getting after them.
This is a, I guess, isometric style helicopter shooter. Like I said, very similar to the Desert Strike games. You get your main gun, which is your machine gun, you get rockets, and then you can also pick stuff up and use that as a weapon as well. You can also pick people up, as you can see here. You can throw them miles and they just splat on the ground. Very satisfying.
Personal.
So yeah, it can be quite fast-paced. Obviously, the first mission's just kind of a bit of an introduction. You get a nice Apache helicopter. But yeah, as you can see, you can pick a lot of different things up, and you can try and kill people with them as well. So it's pretty cool.
Roll the double.
You start with limited ammo, so it's good to pick up as much ammo as you can when you're on a map. And there's also these kind of missile bases as well that you've got to kind of use shift to dodge with. I kind of failed a bit here, but I managed to take them out in the end. But it's still you got to kind of watch, because you can die quite fast. There are also vehicles to fight in this game, from quads to tanks. And there's a tank here that's in a building in the base. He's taking pot shots at me, so I've got to try and get in there and kill him before he starts firing at me, because he does hit pretty hard. And then we've also got the communications tower here that we've got to destroy, which is part of the mission. The missions in the demo, at least, are mainly kind of go destroy this, go destroy that. There's a few little different tutorial missions as well. We've got to do something slightly different by picking up and moving stuff. But yeah, most of the time it seems to be, go here, destroy that type missions. There are only 4 missions in the demo, just to give you I guess a quick idea of what the game's going to be about. But it's a good bit of arcade fun. And like I said, if you ever played any of the Desert Strike games from the 90s, you're going to be right at home with this. I've jumped forward a bit here to the end of the mission as well. But basically, you lose your Apache helicopter here and I guess get thrown out of the army for what you did. Because you went off to help someone that wasn't part of your mission. You basically get taken out by a jet. I don't think you can shoot back at this jet. And there's another mission as well where there's planes as well that you can't seem to fight against. You just have to dodge. But yeah, that's it. And then basically you jump into 40 years later where you're kind of bum. And you seem to win a helicopter on eBay. So yeah.
Okay, what the hell?
There we go. See.
Oh shit.
And yeah, you're starting out 40 years after the army, picking up a new helicopter that you've just won on eBay.
The thing is, I'm a little short.
What do you mean you're short? How short?
It's a little short.
Damn it,
You seem to be a bit
Travis.
down on your luck as well with no
I'm
money.
good for
I
it.
don't know if you're good for anything these days.
I work it off. Got any, odd jobs?
And this is the helicopter you win on eBay anyway. And the guy wants you to do a few little missions to help pay it off. Basically, you've got to return his chickens to the pen using the winch and then move a few other things around the base. Which is fine, but I do almost kill myself doing this. So you've got to be careful. I basically accidentally picked up a barrel instead of a chicken and it kind of blows up and nearly kills me. So you got to be a bit careful what you do in this game. I think you could die quite easily if you're not careful. And then yeah, at the end of that mission you get to fly home with your truck. This is going to be your base, I guess. You're going to be able to upgrade your vehicles, probably buy other vehicles and so on. And this is where each day starts, I guess. And when you finish a mission by landing back at your base, it gives you an overall kind of stats of what you've done, how long it's taken you and so on. But yeah, that is Cleared Hot, guys. I think I'm going to wishlist this one. I did like the Desert Strike games back in the day, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. just a bit of fun you can jump into now and then and blow things up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I'll see you in the next one.